He had done something of which his mother disapproved, although no one any longer remembered what it was. There the fish ate his flesh away and plucked out his eyes. As he lay under the sea, his skeleton sat lonely under the currents.
One day, a fisherwoman came fishing. Well, in truth, many came to this bay once, but this fisherwoman did not know that the local fishermen stayed away, saying this inlet was haunted. The fisherwoman's hook drifted down through the water and caught, of all places, in the bones of the skeleton man. She was excited at first, as she struggled with this great weight on the end of the hook. The sea was stirred to a thrashing froth, and her canoe bucked and shook. No matter what he did, he was inexorably dragged upward, tugged up by the
Her
bones of
eyes
his
hid
own
in
foot.
terror at the back of her head, and her ears blazed a bright red. She quickly knocked him off and paddled away for her life, and not realizing that he was still hooked behind, she looked back, and her fear created so much momentum that she sped back towards shore. His breath rolled over the water in clouds of steam. Safe at last. Oh, so safe. Yes, safe. Thank the gods, Raven. Yes, thank Raven. Yes, and all bountiful Sedna. Safe. At last. Imagine when she lit her oil lamp. There, it, lay in a tumble upon her floor. She could not say later what it was. Perhaps the light softened his features, or the fact that she was a lonely woman. But a feeling of some kindness came into her, and slowly she reached her grimy hands, and using words softly like a mother to a child, began to untangle his body. She became quite drowsy from the momentum, and quickly began dreaming. And sometimes, as humans sleep, a tear escapes from the dreamer's eye, and he became suddenly so thirsty. He crawled over to the sleeping woman and put his mouth to her tear. He reached inside the sleeping woman and took out her heart, the mighty drum. Boom, ba-boom, ba-boom, flesh, 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 flesh. He returned the great drum, her heart, to her body. And this is how they awakened, wrapped one around the other, tangled from their night together. In another way now, a good and lasting way. The people who cannot remember how he came to his first ill fortune say he and the fisherwoman went away and were consistently well fed by the creatures he had known in his life underwater. The people say that it is true, and that is all they know.